Hi everyone, it's great to be back. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Tammy Jo Schoppet. If you've never met me before, I've been a hobby potter here on YouTube for about a decade, about 10 years. And what we're going to share today is ceramic makeovers. The reason this happened is in the last 2 years where I haven't been making videos, I've just been exploring. This is actually solving one of my problems. I love finding a solution. I don't want to call it a problem. I like to call it a challenge, but the challenge was I did a 365 cup project in 30 days, actually 6 weeks. That's here on YouTube if you want to go check out the series. But I had a lot of cups that I did not like, and I keep looking over here because I'm looking at them and I'm reminding myself that this is going to be really fun to watch because it was really fun to do. This is all done in the spirit of exploration. I never claim to teach you anything. If I do something and it works and you want to try it, good for you. If it fails, you'll know, don't do that. What I'm going to do is take my uglies, which a lot of people have never seen, and I'm going to try and give them a pretty face. I'm going to give them a new face so that it's something that I love. I've hid them away because I really don't like putting out there things I make that I don't like. They're really functional cups and I wanted to redo them. So hopefully along this journey, I'm going to chat throughout what I'm doing, and it gives you an inspiration to try something new with the things that you're about ready to get rid of. Anyway, maybe I'll learn something new. Maybe so will you. Here are the cups from the 365 cup project that I didn't like, that I just wrapped up and I stored away. Actually, I did like this one, but it just didn't feel complete. Some of those carvings on there were a little bit sharp, and I just had taken it off the shelf and stored it away. There was also some kind of a little blemish on the inside. Cup number 270. To file down some of those sharp edges on the carving, and also to give the surface a little more texture in hopes that when I'm applying the underglazes or glazes that everything would adhere better and it would also be more smooth. I decided my first coat would be this Amaco white underglaze. The theory behind this, though, is I really wanted to give it a surface I could design on. If you look real closely, you can see that it's repelling off of the surface. So I did have to use a heat gun to dry this. It was really fun experimenting. I really enjoyed this process. I put it into the kiln to fire it to cone 04. It gave me a nice surface to start underglazing on that was a little more porous. And now I'm applying the colored underglazes. Because these surfaces are no longer absorbent, the heat gun became my best friend. It helped me get moving along a lot quicker, and I was able to add more layers of color. I am a huge fan of abstract art and painting in an abstract way. These cups gave me the opportunity to just explore because they already are, in a sense, you know, ruined. So all I could do was just improve them with color. So some people are going to like this, some people aren't. The concept is more important than the final result, in my opinion. So look at this as I'm putting underglazes on a completely fired to cone finished functional piece. As I watch myself glaze again, because I'm doing this commentary as I reflect on the process, I'm applying this white underglaze on this surface and not knowing, is this going to be opaque? Is this going to be transparent? I'm pretty much testing how thick, how thin each of the colors are, not just the white alone. I have the red, the purple, I have some orange and a little bit, and wonder what these will do in the final result. Will I be able to see some of the original color underneath that was originally fired to it? I just don't know at this point. If I can give you a little foreshadowing, it's important to know what's originally on the piece you're resurfacing before you do the final glaze. I know in this case I did run into a challenge, and you'll see that at the end, but it's important to know the original makeup of the piece. I love these liners. If I can just have a moment. I love these Fineliners. I'm going to put the link down below if you're interested in them. I have 12 of them, different colored underglazes in them, and I use them all the time. They feel just like a warm hug in my hand. Also, I know you can get different tips for them. They're interchangeable, and if you already have the interchangeable fine line tips, they fit in this. So, and they're not expensive. I got it on Amazon, for goodness sakes. For this cup, I decided to fire it back to its original cone 5 using a clay mix clear to cover the underglaze. At this point, it had an original coat of matte glaze. I put Amaco's white underglaze on, fired it to cone 04, then I put the colored underglaze on and fired it again to cone 04, so this surface will remain if I dipped it into this clear glaze. Now, I again had to give it a shot with the heat gun because this just would have taken forever to dry. Okay, this is the original cup. It was carved with colored slip and cone 5 transparent matte. The changes, I used Amaco and Mayco underglazes, fine liners, and underglaze before I fired it to cone 04. And the final results! There were a lot of challenges with this. The layers were so thick that it caused bubbling, and the colors were transparent, which I knew they would be, but some of them were a little more so than I expected. I did love this. What I'm going to try in the future is to fire with an 04 clear glaze, and hopefully this will solve some of the bubbling challenges that I had going on the inside of this cup. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, comments, I would absolutely love to chat with you. I answer all the comments posted below. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.